Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to take a look at financial mathematics, and we're going to take a look at simple interest to begin with. Simple interest. Simple interest is the interest earned on your original investment only. Investigation. Carlos invests $1,000 in an account that earns 10% per year. Simple interest. How much money will he have at the end of 5 years? All right. So, year zero. So that's when he walks in and he just puts the money in the bank. Are they going to give him any interest for just showing up and putting money in the bank? No. So, zero interest earned. So, how much money does he have in the bank? $1,000. Does this make sense to everyone? That's as soon as he walks in, so that's time zero. The clock starts ticking on his money in the bank. All right. So, after one full year, he's got 10% of $1,000. Do I need to use a calculator for that, or do you guys know what that is? What's 10% of 1,000? 100. You got it. So it's going to be $100. So, how much money does he have? He's going to have his original 1,000 plus the 100. So he's now going to have $1,100. After the second year, how much interest does he earn? He earns 10% of his original amount of money. So he earns another $100. So now he's going to have $1,200 in the account. After another year, he's going to earn another $100. $1,300 in the account. Another $100, $1,400 in the account. And after 5 years, he's going to have $1,500 in the account. So, I have a question for you. Is this linear or exponential growth? How can you tell? Well, we're going to look at the finite differences, right? If we take a look at the finite differences, we're going to know that we go up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1, up 1. Let's see what the first finite differences give us. 1,100 minus 1,000 is 100. 1,200 minus 1,100 is 100. 1,300 minus 1,200 is 100. 1,400 minus 1,300 is 100. And so on, and so on, and so on. So the first finite differences are all the same. First differences are all equal. Therefore, this is linear. That's the definition of linear. In other words, each year that goes by, we earn $100. That's the slope. Write an equation that you could use to calculate the amount of money after n years. Well, after n years, you would have your initial amount plus 10% of your initial amount times the number of years that it was in there. So it would be amount would equal your initial amount. Now we need to call that something, and what we call it is principal. So it's your first amount, so it's your principal, plus the interest rate times the principal times the number of years. Another way to write this would be principal 1 plus Rn. Now I'm using different letters here and it doesn't really matter. This is going to be interest rate per year. This is the number of years. This is 1. And this is the initial amount, or the principal. Initial amount. So that is an equation we could use to calculate the amount of money after n years. Oh, and you can't see what I've got. Oh, hold on just a second. I'll stop the video here and I'll be right back.